Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Neha. I make video on tech and my life in the UK. In the last video, we learned about the use context hook. Today we are gonna learn we will go a little bit more deep into use context. So today what we are gonna do is we are gonna implement a theme in our this project and we are gonna learn more about use context. Now why we are gonna learn about theme implementation? There are two reasons. The first is this is the most asked or most requested feature on every application to implement a theme. And while we will be implementing theme, we will learn more about how we can use context. So let's start with the theme implementation. Now the first step when we are implementing context is to identify the context, and in this case we have theme. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna add theme context.js. Then we are gonna do create context. We already know about this. We will come const theme context and we are gonna export it. We will go to our topmost component. We are gonna import theme context, and then what we are gonna do is we are gonna provide a provider here, and in this we are gonna add the theme and we are gonna wrap it, and then we can use it wherever we want. Okay, now however, this particular approach is not the right way of implementing theme. Now why it is? The reason is this value will be dynamic. There would be a button or some event which will change the theme, and then this value should get updated, so that at that time this provider should get updated. So how we can do it, how we can write that method, how we can make this value dynamic. Now one more thing here is we are working in React.js, so this value and as well as that method we will be saving it in state. So in our state we are gonna toggle the theme, and on basis of that the state should get updated. Once the state will get updated, that updated state should be available in our context. So this is what we need to achieve. But how we can do it? Where shall we write that method? Where shall we write or manage this state? And how we can pass it to our context? So this is what we are gonna explore it. So now what we are gonna do is we will come back to our theme context here, and what we are gonna do is we are gonna create a theme provider. So, and in this what we are gonna do is we are gonna also import use state, and here we are gonna write const theme set theme, and this will be our default state. Now here only we will write our method toggle theme, and what this method is gonna do, this method will take care of the theme updation. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna use set theme, we are gonna write previous theme and say previous theme, if it is equal to light, then make it dark, otherwise make it light. Okay, and then what we are gonna do is we are gonna return from here what we are gonna return. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna use this theme context here, sorry, we are gonna use this theme context here dot provider, and in the value we are gonna pass our theme and this toggle theme method, and then we can close this. I forgot closing here. Okay, fine. But now as we learned that this context should wrap our parent, so when this component is gonna wrap our parent or whichever the components, what we are gonna do is we are gonna get them here as the children. So this will come here. So now your panel, header, footer, everything will be available here. The provider is here. It has the access of the theme and the method toggle theme. Now another thing we need to do is we need to make theme context and theme provider available for other components. So we will do export and we will see theme context and theme provider. Okay, so everything is ready. Now let's go back here. Now here we don't need theme context. We can get rid of this. We can remove this. But what we need here is we need theme provider. We will take it here. We can just replace all this with just our theme provider. Okay, now we will go to, for example, panel. We can add a button here, button toggle, and we will write theme here. And now here what we are gonna do is we are gonna import theme context, and we also need use context. Use context. Okay, here we will come and we will say we need theme and we need toggle theme also from use context, and we are gonna provide our theme here. Okay, and now this toggle theme will come here on click, and this theme is already here. Okay, let's go back. We can see our toggle is here, our default theme is here. Let's see, and this is working. One more change we can do is we can go to our app CSS and let's come here. We will write light background color. We can have Alice blue, and for dark we can have this one. Now we can go to panel, and here we can say class name, theme, and here we will close it. Go back. You can see Alice blue, it's very light. Let's change the color, this one. Yeah, now you can see this is working. Let's go here in our components and see what is happening. Let me refresh. So we have theme provider. The children is not implemented in DevTools, which is fine. We have the state dark. We have first context provider, the second. Now this is the second one, which is our user one, and here we are using our context. This is the important one. Now you can see here we are getting the context, and here you can see the theme is dark and toggle theme is your method, and when you click you can go inside here to see what is happening. So this is how you can have your multiple context in your code. You can also make the provider the part of your theme context like we have done, and then theme context and theme provider you can export, and whatever the component you are gonna wrap, you can access them through children. One important thing I wanted to show you, this provider is very important. For example, this is our user provider. If I will comment this out, now you will see we are getting undefined. Though in our user file, you can see we have use context, we have username context, because if you are thinking that why we need that provider, because if we have this context here, username context, this is here, and we have use context in which we are passing, then it should be sufficient. But no, this is not how it works. We need the provider also. If we will not provide the provider, it is not gonna work. So that's why provider is important, and that is why I told you there are 3 steps. One is create the context, wrap or identify the topmost pattern, and then and provide the provider, and then the consuming the context. Okay, I hope this video was helpful for you. Let me in the comment section if you have any question, if you like the video or anything, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.